Alrighty, everybody, we are back with another lift today. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, everybody. I hope y'all are doing well. For today's lift, we had a nice chest and back session, and honestly, if I'm gonna be honest, this one was an absolute, honestly, maybe even like 11 out of 10. This lift was just phenomenal, and I knew it was gonna be good literally from the get-go for like this morning. Like I had work at 5, and I worked from 5 until 11 today. But man, I was craving chest day so bad all the way throughout the shift. Like that's all I could think about was just hitting chest. Is getting a sick pump, pushing some heavy weight, and just hitting some sick PRs, getting a sick pump. And that's exactly what we did. So when they say envision your success, then that's definitely what I was doing today. And because of that, I had a phenomenal session. But without further ado, let's get into the session. So for this session today, started off with just some regular, just 5 minutes on the bike like usual. Then followed that up with just some regular warm-ups of just banded dislocations, banded rear delt pull-throughs, hanging from the bar for like a minute. Pretty much just everything just to get my body nice and warm, nice and stretched out, and nice and loose before I could get right into chest day. And then to finish off for my warm-up, just did just several reps of push-ups. I basically just do push-ups until I feel a pump in my chest and feel really warm in my triceps. So I don't really go until like the point where, well, no, I do go until failure, because when you're doing push-ups, especially like if you're someone that's more experienced like I am, trust me, maxing out of push-ups in the beginning of your session, it won't really hinder you that much. If you're like not a beginner person, you've actually been doing the gym for a while, and push-ups aren't that hard for you, or honestly, even if they're hard for you, you can just get your body used to them by just doing them every single session, or just splitting them up into different sets of like within like 30 seconds in between to do maybe like, I don't know, if you're not as experienced, just do like, I don't know, maybe like 4 sets of 10 or something like that for push-ups with 30 seconds in between, and just do it until you feel pretty warm, or at least you feel pretty comfy. So did that, then hopped right into the first set of incline bench today, because that's actually something I ran into. Was I thought that I was going to do flat bench today, but then I forgot that today is my incline bench focus. So today, basically what I mean with that is I start with incline bench, and then I follow that up with like a set or two of just flat bench. And then my first day of the week, when I want to be really, really strong, that's when I do flat bench first. So for today, we PR'd like crazy. So I did 185 this time. So last week I did 175 for like, I think 8 or 9 reps, and I was shocked. Like I was, I don't have the video clip right here, but while I was doing it with my buddy, he's just spotting me. I was literally expecting, it's like, all right, I told him like right before, I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna go for 5 or 6. And when I got to like the 6th rep, it flew like almost like through the barbell, like through the roof. It felt like that. And when I got through that like 6th rep, I was like, oh yeah, we're moving for more weight. Like this is why you have to train to failure, because if you're not training to failure, you're literally leaving so many reps in reserve. Like you could literally be on the brink of PRing, but if you choose to just kind of just like pause it right there, it's like, I think that's enough reps. Trust me, dude, you're not only will you get stronger, but dude, I'm telling you, the pumps will be through this roof. Like it will be insane. Just trust. If you guys aren't training to failure yet, definitely give it a try. Even if not, at least try it once. You never know. It's not for everybody. It's not for the weak. I'm not calling you guys weak, but yeah, it's not for everybody. But I definitely recommend you guys give it a try, because ever since I started training to failure, like I want to say like maybe like 2 to 3 years now, bro, I've seen more gains over those past 2-3 years than over my 7 years of lifting in total. So just coming from me, from my own experience, that's what I have to say. But it's up to you guys to make your own decision for your own lives and your own bodies. But yeah, so for the incline bench, got 5 reps with 185. Tried to go for 6 reps, but we kind of got a little stuck in the middle. But I was just going crazy, like the fact that I even hit 185, because that was like a dream PR to hit with incline bench. Because I remember as a freshman, I think my max was probably like 115 or something like that on incline bench. Well, no, not probably not even 115, probably like 35, probably like maybe like 100 pounds or something, which is still pretty decent. But I was very, very weak at incline. I've always been. And so I kept telling myself, I was like, I can never get my incline bench to get that strong. But I think the thing that's really doing it for me now is having 2 different bench days. So one being more focused on hypertrophy for like incline, and then one for flat bench. And I feel like that's helped me a lot. And then also implementing, pause benching has helped me to generate a lot more power, and especially my bar path. Figuring out my bar path for incline bench has helped me so much, and it's helped me a lot with incline dumbbell as well, because it actually helps me feel my chest rather than just like, I don't know, just moving a bar up and down, just loading up my triceps and that's it. But this time I actually kind of figured out the bar path, so it actually feels pretty comfy on me now, and my shoulders feel pretty good when I do them. So I think if you're still getting a good pump, still feeling pretty good, then that's more than enough. But I think that's enough yapping for the incline bench. So I just did 3 sets here. The first set was heavy, then moved right over to flat bench. And since I already did like 3 sets on incline bench, I wanted today to be more, I guess, like hypertrophy focused, I just hopped on over to just flat bench for only 1 set instead of 2 or 3, just because I was already pretty gassed out from the incline bench. So today, focus on doing just pause benching, and we got 215 for about 7 reps, which is huge, because I was thinking I was only gonna get 5, because I'm low-key when I unracked that thing, I was like, feels kind of heavy. But just like I said earlier, training to failure will send you guys to different heights. I'm telling you, dude. I'm telling you guys. I'm just going to keep saying it over and over until I just ingrain it in your brains. But train to failure, dude, is so helpful. And trust me, you're going to thank me later. But yeah, I did about 1 set or so of the flat bench, then moved right on over to, was it flies next? No, not flies. I did an incline dumbbell and did this for about 3 sets, just focusing on this like hypertrophy, getting good stretch, good pump with dumbbells. And I think I'm actually starting to finally feel my chest when I do these, because like I said earlier, I finally figured out the bar path and everything. For me, that feels comfortable. So these works pretty well. First set was with like the 80s, did it for about 4 reps or so. Felt a little bit weak in it today, but to be fair, I already did like heavy stuff beforehand, so I can't really expect to like too much out of there. So I think realistically, if I wanted to, I could probably hit 80s for maybe like 6 to 10 reps is my guess, if I'm like fresh. Like feeling good, warmed up, nothing beforehand, first exercise, I think I should be able to do that. But that's my guess, who knows. But yeah, for incline dumbbell, started out with 80s, then worked my way down to the 70s afterwards, just because the 80s felt pretty heavy today, but they still moved pretty decently. And that's something I always try to focus on, is getting like good reps in, but also having good form. So yeah, did that. Then right after the incline dumbbell, moved on over to some chest flies. Chest flies also felt really good today. Also, once again, used really awesome drop set technique that that one of the people that goes to my gym just told me about randomly when I was doing my set. Well, after I did my set last week, and just doing like single arm chest fly after you do your set of regular chest fly, bro, you guys gotta try it. It's absolutely amazing, and I just love the heck out of that drop set, and I'm so thankful that I do for that. But yeah, machine chest fly, 2 sets here, nothing too crazy. Just basically just utilizing my chest fly at the end of the workout with higher reps, just to basically get a really good pump. And by the time I finished this, like the 2 sets here, I was thinking I was maybe need 3. Once I did that single arm drop set, oh my gosh, like I was literally, my chest was so pumped up that I literally had to like go over to the little posing room they had at my gym and just check out the pump, and it was ridiculous. Like I could see every single fiber on my chest was like going absolutely bonkers, bro. And just seeing that, like, bro, I feel like my chest is finally starting to grow after so long. But it's just something we're excited to observe over the next couple months. But I feel like as long as I'm getting strong and still feeling a good pump, feeling my chest when I'm doing my stuff, then I feel like it will result in a pretty good result. But if not, then we'll just have to fix, I guess we'll have to change a few things up here and there, but it's all part of the game and I'm enjoying it. So that's all that matters to me. But that was pretty much all we did for chest. Did like 4 exercises for today and felt pretty good for everything. So right after this one, just moved on over to back today. And for back, I was kept it to just like 3 simple exercises. So started out with some weighted pull-ups and then did some lat pull-downs right after. Then finished off with some heavy Yates rows with the drops at the end, just to really finish and cook out my back, and felt pretty decent for everything. So hopefully, as I continue on with this bulk and everything, because this is definitely the most I've ever eaten in my entire life. Like I'm probably eating like 4,000 calories a day now, and most days, you guys don't see it, but my stomach is feeling horrible. Like so many days of the week, like I feel like at least 3 out of the 5 days this week, my stomach has been bubbling right before I go to bed. But I just try to just like stretch out my stomach as much as I can, doing like some kind of like the cobra pose or child's pose, whatever it's called, like the stretch where you're just like lying on the ground and just pushing kind of like through your spine a little bit, and then pushing your chest up to kind of stretch out your stomach. Just doing stuff like that just to really just help me to, I guess, digest better before I go to bed. They've been helpful-ish, but you just gotta thug it out. That's all I gotta say. You just gotta have your eyes on the prize. And I honestly want to just like get like a poster or something like that for Christmas, and just put on my wall like a picture of like Arnold in his prime with like the crazy chest and everything, just to kind of keep my eyes on like a goal of what I want to become. So I got to be able to like envision, I got to be able to manifest the image of what I want to become. So I want to keep a constant reminder in my room that I'm doing all this bulking, all this eating, everything for a reason, so I can remind myself that it's going to be worth it once I just keep going with it, and it's going to be worth it someday. So that's the hope. But yeah, for the rest of the workout, yeah, it was nothing too crazy for back. Just did some weighted pull-ups here. Did the 45s for about 3 sets, and for like just a plate on the weighted pull-ups. Every set felt pretty good. I think I'm figuring out my form a little bit more by the week for my weighted pull-ups and stuff. It's kind of similar to like my incline bench with like the bar path and everything. Just kind of not just going straight up with my arms, but kind of spreading them out a little bit as I go up, if that makes sense. Probably doesn't, but you guys will see in the video, like what I have showing you here, like kind of what I'm talking about, but it's kind of hard to describe it. But yeah, I'm just trying to find different ways in which I can really engage my back. But I feel like everything's been working well pretty far. I feel like I've seen like small improvements here and there, and hopefully they'll be leading to some big ones in the future. But yeah, that was pretty much it for the weighted pull-ups, lat pull-downs, and rows. Just did 2 sets for both of these, and nothing too crazy to say here. Just basically working on just building a lot of width and some good thickness down below, also with some more width with the lat pull downs and the Yates rows, and just drop setted for the last exercise just because I didn't really have anything else after, so I might as well just go all out and just really burn out. So once I did heavy rows here, and then I just followed it up with just a squeezing set of just a plate, and cooked my back pretty good. By the end of this workout, I was good to go. I didn't have like an insane pump leaving the gym, but I still had a good pump. And not all pumps aren't meant to last forever. They're not the whole reason you're in the gym, but they're definitely a really good reason for you to keep going. But that's all I gotta say. But if you guys have made it to the end of this video, I appreciate you guys very much for that. And so without further ado, I hope you guys have a great rest of your Friday. Hope you guys are getting a sick pump, or if not, have a good rest day. Watch some good TV, whatever you guys like to do. Just have a good time doing it. Enjoy yourselves, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And without further ado, just remember, get jacked, be cool with everybody, and we're all gonna make it. I'll see you guys in the next video, when I believe tomorrow I'm hitting shoulders and arms with my buddy Derek again, so that should be a good one. So be on the lookout for that one. But I'll see you guys later.